Today's speech is the research project. It's project number 7, which puts it at the top of the, toward the top of the Competent Communicator book. And as such, it says you have to, of course, do research and cite several sources, which we saw very clearly, but also present the topic doing other speech projects, keeping those in mind. So the purpose, the organization speech, word usage, body language, vocal variety, all those things needed to be involved, which was quite a challenge. Congratulations, I think you did extremely well. I have to say I got caught at one of your early points, which was that in the early 70s or before the 70s, funeral homes acted as ambulance crews. It seems like a terrible conflict of interest for me. But business is not so good in the funeral home. Let's take the long way around. Anyway. You wove a tremendous amount of facts and figures into your sentences, into your speech, into your points. And I have to say it's very skillfully done. I use the word woven into, because it wasn't so often research, what's the first thing that comes to mind? This is going to be a little bit boring. It's kind of, but it wasn't. You really were able to work that in very well. I started writing some of them down. 17 stations, I'm not sure I can figure out all that they were because they were going so fast. 35,000 calls a year, 5 to 7 calls a day per visit here in the Kansas City area. And then you contrasted that for us by saying what New Orleans was all about. So the 40 stations and 20 calls per day. And really helped us put it into perspective. And then, of course, in the 90-minute period and telling that story and how that all worked together. So you gave us your topic, you fulfilled the research part of it, but you made it, I think, very, very interesting. And I have to say, if you used notes, they were very, very carefully woven in. It was all coming out of your head. Kim and I talked a little before by email, and she had said that she had actually a crazy week, had very little time to prepare. I couldn't tell. Very, very well done. Smooth flow. Your gestures, had a lot of gestures. You were holding a piece of paper at one point, but you didn't get caught by it. You were still able to make your gestures and work there. You pointed to one specific solution by citing the magazine and pulling it out. It was actually your company that was involved. This is one thing I would encourage you to do. You mentioned shoulder injuries, that they were on the increase and going on. Why? It was a big question that was left in my mind. What is it? And so you talk about, this might even be a little bit of a sales pitch, you talk about power gurneys and the importance of them. So talk about what the old system is, which is that they were obviously designed to be light and strong and mobile, but they still had to weigh X pounds. You would know that, I'm sure. And then you put a 130, 140 pound person on there, but what if you have a 250 pound person and you have to lift them and navigating them in and out of a truck, navigating them across sidewalks and downstairs and all that kind of stuff. So that could have helped cement for each of us the high impact that injuries would actually have. One last thought is you spoke very quickly. Sometimes we all tend to run our sentences together. Learn to use the pause. And stop at the end of a sentence so that it allows people to digest what you said, especially when you're giving a research project. Very well done.